Are you interested to start a fashion business? Are you a fashion enthusiast? Then don't worry, because here we are looking at 8 points to consider when starting a fashion business. Right, there are quite a number of things that you need to understand, right? And one of them is fashion is a business. Number one, you can start a company out of a fashion, right? So do you have a desire to learn more about how to start your own business and how to go about all those things? Please stick around. As you stick around, guys, one favor please. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. So if all those things are free, guys, please do it. All right, good people, let's start here. Number one, point number one is pick a purpose, right? You will have more rewarding entrepreneurial career if your brand aligns with your purpose. You might want to make a high-end clothing more affordable, or get inspired by other fashion companies to help the environment with your product or revenue. No matter what inspires you, you will have more energy and determination to make your brand successful if you believe in what it stands for. That's key. Purpose in life is everything. Purpose in life is what separates you from any other existing thing. Number two, believing in what you stand for yourself before the brand itself. It's critical. You cannot believe in what your brand stands for if you yourself don't believe in what you stand for in life. You know what I'm saying? If you're a fashion enthusiast, then it's fine. You stand for that. Live a purposeful life as a person. Point number two is give yourself time, right? It is also essential to remember success doesn't happen overnight. Starting a fashion brand is like any other company. People need time to develop brand recognition, see ads, and learn more about the product through word of mouth marketing. Don't fret through. Some startups have reached 200% user growth in few as 2 or 3 years as their brand became more recognizable and desirable. You will more likely to start a successful business if you have a long-term perspective on your career. The issue of a long-term perspective or investing in a long-term game, you know what I'm saying, it's what separates most people from just, you know what I'm saying, from just an average person. Even when you are investing, you need to tend to focus more on playing the long-term game, because that's what gives you the money and that's what gives you the long-term success. But if you're just playing a short-term thing, guys, I'm telling you there's no success after that. But we need to jump into point number three, being decide what you will make. Right, once you have a grounded, purposeful perspective, it's time to decide on what your fashion company will make. You could pick a niche first, like young adult starting career or middle-aged men seeking clothes that blend comfort and business wear for various settings. Right, get specific as your daydream. You will know the exact product that will launch your brand to identify and serve your consumer base. Listing things like sheets, outerwear or long wear is one of the least steps in making your dream come alive. Right, I must say that it is true. I've seen it with the business that I'm currently starting. It's good to pick a niche, you know what I'm saying? Once you pick a niche and then you're specializing on that niche. When we started, we just decided to buy a lot of clothing, you know what I'm saying? Only to realize that there's specification in terms of sizes, there's specification in terms of fabric, there's specification in terms of why people want to wear that. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important for you to understand why. Point number four is find your market. Define your consumer base by their market level. This step identifies how they will best learn about your new company and how you will reach them. People looking for how to culture in terms of local items won't listen to the same influencers or follow the same account as the other who are budget friends of online shopping options, right? Yeah, I think this one it doesn't necessarily need a lot of explanation. It is self-explanatory. People are different and what they want is different. So you need to find a person that resonates with a certain audience and find those people to market your product. Now, point number 5 is create a business plan. Every entrepreneur needs a detailed business plan. To obtain funding, you will need to create one before contacting leaders or bank or for your first loan. Set time, but those are the things that you need to consider in terms of what to be on the business plan. Is your brand name, your consumer need, your support, your target market, advantages your brand will have over competitors, marketing plan, projected revenue, initial ongoing expenses. I cannot actually spend much of my time explaining this. It's just self-explanatory. But what is the next point? The next point is point number 6 is test your initial product. Companies in every industry must first test their product before putting them on the market. Make test items and try them for yourself before opening your company. You will immediately lose consumers if they wear your clothes and watch them fall apart during their first use or initial wash. This is key. This is key. Again with me, when we started our own branding, our own brand, we worked around that. We went and buy the clothing and then we sell it to people, and then voila, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you this, I treasure the experience that we got when we were just selling the product door to door. The experience I got, the response, you know what I'm saying? It's overwhelming. You can get a lot of understanding about your brand as you are giving it from one person to another, right? So it helps you before you start buying a lot, and I treasure that experience. Nonetheless, point number 7 is start marketing your brand, right? The average leader requires business owners to start their monthly payment 30 days after receiving funding. So you will need marketing plan to reach your target marketing immediately. Your business plan will also need specific steps to impress leaders. Research marketing specific to your fashion niche and intended marketing. Effort like investing in your website, promoting your initial product on social media, and maintaining a constant ethnic just view of your first steps. If you are unsure of how to market your brand, you can always partner with a marketing company to get an expert guidance, right? Some things, I think we need to acknowledge that certain things in life you cannot do it alone. You need the help of any other person. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is, guys. You cannot, it is what it is. You just cannot avoid that. It's unavoidable. You know what I'm saying? It's inevitable. You need a mentor. You need, you know what I'm saying? But if you cannot afford a marketing agency, what you can then do, if you at the point where you don't afford or you can't afford social media companies, you then find individuals that are good with social media, be it Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, whatever it is. Find people that are good in that particular department. Sell the product through them. Market the product through them. Point number 8 is refine your business model. Getting your business off the ground takes time and effort. When you start making sales, you may want to relax. Although you should take care of your mental health while becoming your new career, you should also attack your business by specific success metrics. Right. Watching your weekly or monthly revenue versus expenses and nothing or your line or following growth is essential to refining your business model. You will know exactly what not working and how to fix it to achieve lasting success. Right, that was point number 8. Now, I don't need to explain that, but I've got a bonus for you. The bonus point, because you have stuck with me thus far, the bonus point is launch your brand. Right? It's time to take control of your career and start your own fashion brand. Use these tips to create a company that impresses consumers and experiences years of growth, even if you are never operated company before. Right? So success basically is a consequence of doing the right thing, having the love for it, determination, discipline, and being associated with the right people. Then success become a consequences for such. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, please take care.